Ready? Coach, this has got to be one of the happiest days of your life today.
Well, yes, Ross, and it seems that we've made a lot of other people happy, and that gives you a lot of pleasure, too, if you could bring pleasure to other people. And
Our era, now that it's all over, what are the highlights of it as you recall some of the maybe perhaps amusing moments of it? Because not only were they small, but they did so many things so well. Did either one of these last three clubs give you more pleasure than another, do you think?
no, I don't believe so, Ross. I believe the team that perhaps would give you the greatest pleasure is the one that won the first national championship. There's nothing that can compare to winning the first one. And of course, that was a small team and a team that worked together extremely well, and certain strengths of one man made up for certain weaknesses of the other, and they complemented each other extremely well and played as a unit. But I think these teams have done that too and have tried to go to their strengths when necessary, and I think we've truly had teams. One of the things that has impressed me most about Alcindor, of course, is that he is essentially a team man.
John, congratulations, first of all, on making the all-tournament team. I know that was a great thrill to you.
It really was. I never really expected to be among players of those caliber. It was really a great opportunity for me.
What about the Drake game? That's where you, I guess, really had about your best game of the year, huh?
Probably. I think definitely it was the best game. I'm not just saying Lou, but our team, had so many good players that it's hard to get up game after game. But when it comes around to where if you lose the game, you're out of the tournament, then the guys are getting up. And I think that was the case with me.
What about the Drake game? Didn't the Drake game do a lot for you as far as the club was concerned psychologically to prepare for the finals? Rather than winning by 25?
Oh.
Did the close shave, in other words, help you?
Yeah, I guess it did. Of course, it didn't make any difference to me because I was sky high all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know how the other guys felt. I guess they thought that the close shave helped. We watched the Purdue game, though, the tape replay of our first game with Purdue at the first of the year, and that kind of showed us what we had to do. We didn't play that well in that game, and we figured we're going to have to do a lot better. So that also got us up, among other things, such as one writer out there in Louisville predicted Purdue would win 92-85 or something like that. And for the first time in 3 years, we were underdogs, or the seniors who had been here were underdogs. So when you're an underdog, you have everything to win and nothing to lose, so we just went out 100%.
Very good, John. Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, Kenny, first of all, congratulations on the great defensive job you did on Mount. I guess, did you lose a little sleep Friday night? It was about out of doubt.
Yeah, I think we had the game over by the time he finally started hitting again. I mean, he had 9 shots in the second half, but I think 4 or 5 of them were layups.
And all mostly after you were 13 or 15 ahead.
Right, yeah, he got most of his at the end. But he's a great ball player, there's no doubt about it. He just, I don't know, I think the pressure got to him a little. It's the first time he'd been there. He had a lot of big load on his shoulders.
Thank you, Kenny, and great career for you.
Thank you, Russ.
Shaq, now that it's all over, what are your feelings this morning playing on?
Ross, there was so little difference between all three. I really can't say. It's just too difficult to answer. I just don't know. All three of them were a pleasure to play on, and all three had their little problems. But there's not that much difference.
Yeah. What are your plans now?
I don't have any definite plans for the future. Up until last weekend, my plans were just to try to finish the season. Of course, I'm going to try to graduate, and I'll need 8 units this summer to do that, so that's on my mind right now.
Shaq, as you looked at the film of the first Purdue game, what were the big things that you discovered? Anything that helped the team yesterday? Did you get ready for?
Well, I think mainly the thing that we were looking for is how they got Mount open, how they would free him, the screens they would set, who would set the screens, how he liked to shoot. We noticed he liked to shoot from the right-hand corner. These type of things, there really weren't things that we could compare because it was the first game of the year and they played a lot differently, and so did we. So these are the things we look for, mainly what Mount was going to do.
Thanks, Shaq.
You're welcome, Russ.
Well, I'm glad to get out of Louisville.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? You tell me when. Currently, we talked about a month before the playoffs about what NCAA tournament competition would mean to a sophomore. What did it mean to you?
Well, I was real excited about playing and trying to get this third national championship for us. Well, I was nervous. Like the first 2 games, but like back in Louisville, I settled down more. I was taking it easier. Like it was a job to do and we had to do it. So I just put my mind on that.
Was there ever any fear that Purdue might be able to pull it off between the time you beat Drake and the opening tip-off Saturday?
Well, I don't think so.
To go into a tournament game from, say, a Pacific 8 game?
Yes, well, in a tournament game, it's do or die. And like we know, we knew we had to do it.
You did a great job on the offensive boards, I thought, yesterday. Was that one of the better games you've had?
Yes, I was really ready to play.
You were geared up.
Yes.
What about the performers you went against in the tournament?
Well, I don't remember too much. Like Willie McCarty from Drake, he did a real good job, but he didn't shoot exceptionally well. He's something like 10 for 30 from the field. Like Drake was fast breaking a lot, but we were making a lot of mistakes.
Kurt, thanks very much.
All right. Thank you.
Good year. Ready? Sid, how did it feel to play in a national collegiate tournament?
It felt like I wanted to play there again. That's what it feels like. It's a really great thrill for me. I had a lot of fun, and a lot of guys had a lot of fun. It was great for all of us.
What about sitting on the bench and then coming in? Is that a big help to you to be able to see the early stages of the game develop?
Well, it's always good to be in there at any time you get in there because I think as long as you're helping the team, it's fine. And to go that far along the line is always nice. And we were there and we won it, and I'm happy.
Was the ball club psyched up about as much as it has been all year for that final game? Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you, J.D. Appreciate it.